So, Martin, you last week,
Yes,
you tried out this silly grammar
I did.
nonsense. Why don't you
Yes.
tell us a little bit about what you did?
Wow, I was so inspired by the TD session. um, yeah, we were doing conditional two, and it was all very serious, and I was kind of following the usual pattern that I do, and it was just really, really nice to finish off with crazy grammar just before the end of the lesson. So I got them to. It was doing second conditional. So I got them. I put the frame if I had, and if I was, and then I would be, or I think I put I would be for both the second halves, and then they brainstormed loads of different adjectives and nouns, but they didn't see the frames before. I just got them to brainstorm the nouns
Okay, right,
and
nice.
then we boarded them randomly, and then they just had to make the funniest, craziest sentence.
Yeah.
And then I kind of combined that with visualization. So I got them to close their eyes and picture, like I think you mentioned. So one of them was about a guy. If I had a brand new shiny bicycle, I would be lovely, or something. They said. So we got them to picture the guy on his brand new shiny bicycle, and we
Being lovely.
Being lovely, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was good because it really worked, because it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous image. And then we did like bits of that, and the next day it was really interesting because they were able to reproduce the ridiculous sentences really well, because they could get the visual image, the ridiculous image. So it definitely was quite successful, and they really enjoyed it. It was
So that the class got a lot out of it as well.
yeah, yeah, and it was just it was like something additional to what I normally do.
Yeah.
So it was just like, it was nice to have a kind of new spin on something like second conditional, which I've done so many times.
Yeah, I think that is the point, isn't it? It's not the main thing. It's a supplement. It's another way of looking at things.
Yeah, and it's nice because like I normally get them to personalise things, which is quite nice. But in a way, I think this is more effective even than personalisation, because they're like they remember it because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Whereas the personal thing, I don't know, it's more difficult to conjure up, and it's more individual. So
Sure.
with the ridiculous thing, you can get you can elicit from the whole class the sentence, whereas a personalised thing is exactly that, it's personal.
Yeah.
So it's,
So in conclusion, better than a gap fill.
I would say, personally speaking, I think it works in addition to gap fills. I'm not massively anti-gap fills.
Sure.
I think they're quite good for systems building sometimes, but I think this is really, really good, really effective as well.
Good man. Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.